My introduction into farming was studying architecture. I was like, everything that we're talking about in the architecture world is trying to imitate the natural world. Aren't farms doing that? It's more interesting to learn about the natural world.
I'm Jeff. I run Orange Circle Farm with my wife Erin. We grow organic vegetables and flowers. Our property is 70 acres and just under an acre each year is in production. We have just over 100 families that we serve each week with vegetables.
In the CSA we kind of balance out our harvest, so we have some crops like this where you just pick them regularly, and then we have like the single cut crops like the head lettuce. And we kind of have to balance that out since I'm really just the only one doing the harvesting. There's really dense planting on the farm, so we make the most of our small space. We made the raised beds, brought wood chips in for the pathways. Each bed gets about an inch of compost. You see labels that say organic in the grocery store. That's the same thing as organic from our farm.
We hope we're beyond that standard in terms of creating a sustainable practices to make this work for the long term.
This is a CSA farm. We have to make shares diverse every week. I happen to think that that's how people want to eat.
I'm Erin, and I'm the flower farmer here on Orange Circle Farm. We run a 10-week flower CSA. Always reflects exactly what's in season. I grow 100 feet of zinnia, which is a very common summer flower. This is one of the larger varieties I grow called Uproar Rose. I also grow a bunch of different varieties of basil. I plant them close together and I pinch them when they're young, so they end up getting really, really tall. Beauty and joy is part of, I think, a human requirement. And it's a wonderful connection to nature.
You can tell a story 1,000 different ways. You can write a song in millions of ways. You can grow peppers in a million different ways. You have to kind of figure out which one works inside of the larger thing that you're creating. That's kind of what we bet the farm on. So